Today I want to talk about money. Right, so what is money? Well, I've written a few notes here just to help me talk along this really important subject that a lot of people don't really talk about or don't really understand. Okay, so the first question I've asked is, what is money? Now, money is just a piece of paper or is just a piece of metal. Okay, a medium of exchange, a store of value, but only if there is trust. Okay, so there needs to be trust. It's a piece of paper. You can hold it up. Piece of paper. For example, here is 20 pounds. Okay, this is just a piece of paper. And we all trust that this piece of paper is going to buy goods and services worth what we perceive to be the value of the goods and the services. Okay, if this piece of paper stops buying or stops being valuable, or we stop trusting it, okay, then it loses its value. It's no longer money. The Bank of England could suddenly say, okay, all the 20 pounds in circulation are no longer valid. If that happens, then that's the value of money gone. Okay, so the value of money is something that we put ourselves, we put that value on the money. Okay, I've got another example here of money, and this one is the South African 2 rand. Okay, 2 South African rands, and I've also got the old Zimbabwe dollar. Okay, old Zimbabwe dollar. Got it here. Okay, so again, it's either just a piece of paper or a piece of metal. Okay, that's basically what money is. Is it a medium of exchange? Of course, because you can exchange something for money. Okay, so it's a medium of exchange. Okay, and also a store of value, maybe. Okay, because it's got some value, but only as long as we trust it. So there has to be an element of trust. Okay, this Zimbabwe dollar is no longer a store of value. Okay, the value is gone. Just like that, used to be $1, used to be equivalent to a pound, but it's no longer worth anything. Okay, it's nothing. It's gone. So there has to be trust. Okay, you could say that it's the modern barter trade. Okay, so you're exchanging this for goods and services. Okay, you can buy a loaf of bread with it. You can sell. You can buy. You can pay for a taxi. Okay, so it's a form of barter trade. Okay, and it's the most widely used because there's still barter trade taking place. You know, some countries are swapping weapons for certain minerals and stuff like that. So barter trade is still taking place, and this is only the most widely used. Okay, so piece of paper or metal printed or minted out of thin air, a form of debt. Now that's the real definition of money. Money is just debt. It's a form of debt, and money, okay, is what they use to keep everyone in debt. Okay, so basically money is debt. Okay, if you have a mortgage, a student loan, have purchase for cars and furniture, clothes and food, okay, you are in debt. And how do you pay for all that debt? You need money. Okay, and this is the money they give you. This is the money you go to work for. So when you go to work, okay, you are only trying to pay off your debts because everyone is in debt. Even countries are in debt. Countries owe the IMF. The IMF is owned by the Americans, obviously. So the economic system that we have devised is based on debt, and debt is money. Okay. Do you want more money? Do you work for money, or you get paid for what for doing what you do, okay? For doing what you love. If you're getting paid for doing what you love, it is different from working for money, okay? So, are you working for money, or are you being paid for doing what you love? Because when you're being paid for doing what you love, money is not so important, okay? What's important is that you enjoy what you do. And while you're enjoying what you're doing, you're getting paid, okay? So, do you understand platforms like Facebook? And what's a platform? Okay, so a platform like Facebook, a platform basically is a place where you can publish your articles, or you can uh, do stuff, you know, platform. It's allowing people to create content and interact around content. Okay, so a platform allows you to create content and to interact as well. Where is the money in Facebook? Okay, so the money in Facebook is with the number of people who are spending time on Facebook. So you are spending time, which means time is a currency, just like money is a currency. Okay, but time is, I like time as a currency because I think everything is done in real time. So you get paid for time on Facebook. Advertisers with goods and services like crowded places like Facebook. Okay, so Facebook has become a crowded place, and advertisers with goods and services who want to sell, they go on Facebook. Okay, how do you monetize a contribution to the Facebook tribe? Okay, you can either donate your time for free, which means you spend your whole day interacting with people for free. Okay, and to gain some satisfaction out of that, but you can also uh, get paid or monetize your contribution to Facebook. Okay. You can set up an automated system for passive income. Okay. So passive income is income that's coming in. Okay. While you're sleeping. That's passive income. It's income that you can automate. You set it up. The more people are viewing your articles on Facebook, okay, the more time they are spending, the more you get paid. But you have to grow a personal brand. Now, what's a personal brand? Personal brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. Okay, so that's your personal brand. What are you known for? And are you portraying a different personal brand on social media to what you really are? What do people say when you're not there? Okay, what do people say in the inbox about you? Okay, what do they talk about? What do when people want some help, okay, and they come to you, what do they ask for? Okay, so whatever people are asking for, that's part of your personal brand. Now, if you understand your personal brand, then you can do something about improving it. A lot of people don't realize they have a personal brand. Just by being yourself, you already have a personal brand. Okay. Now, it might be a rubbish personal brand, or it can be a great personal brand. You need to be honest with yourself and find out exactly what your brand is. Okay. And start to grow it. Okay. So, having a personal brand or growing a personal brand and understanding capital are two of the most important aspects of modern life, because everyone has become their own media company, which means you don't need to wait for someone to grow your personal brand. You can use social media to grow your own personal brand. Okay, so what is capital? Well, capital involves changing the way we look at everything and connecting the dots between seemingly disparate uh, aspects of human and the ever-human life. Okay, so when you begin to understand capital, you begin to look at things. You begin to understand that you are, first of all, you have to be able to look at things differently. in order to see the capital in different things, then those things become capital. And you can go back up to the monetization, where you realize that the crowd on Facebook is capital. And so, because it's capital, you can monetize because they are spending time, they are donating their time to you. You can use their time to monetize their experience whilst going through your content. Okay, so we started off with talking about what money is: a piece of paper, a piece of metal, a medium of exchange, a store of value, if there is trust. But the most striking example of what money is, or definition, is that it's a form of debt. And this is what governments, economists, capitalists, they're using money as a form of debt, okay, so that they can determine the course of the global economy. Okay, so they are using that. Now, if a person is broke in a third world poor country, that's because they don't have money, okay, you need to ask yourself where this money would come from if they were to have money. If they were to have money, that money would come from an employer. So they would need to be employed. Okay. So someone would have to create a job for them so that they have that money. Okay. If they don't have that money, it means that the government has failed to provide a conducive environment for entrepreneurship to flourish. Because if entrepreneurship flourishes, then it means that people can get jobs. And if people can get jobs in the public sector or the private sector, then they have money to be able to afford to buy goods and services. Okay? So what does the IMF do to poor countries? It gives them loans in exchange for underhand dealings with minerals and stuff like that, which we can talk about in another video. But basically, money is a form of debt. Countries are in debt. Individuals are in debt. Those people who are able to print money or provide debt are the people who control the world economy. Thank you for listening. My website is www.derecktafuma.com. Thank you for watching.